Hi guys, I hope that you're doing well today. Welcome in, welcome back. If you are returning back, my name is Shannon Hensley. If you are new, audio discretion advised. If you have little ones around, my channel is very intense. We talk about anything and everything. The Most High God bring out whatever He wants, and so we just get back and let Him speak. And I fear the Creator of all things, who's given us breath, and I respect that breath. And I could come across religious. Please don't put me in that box. I'm not religious. I am for being upright and keep the commandments of God, though, and I do walk by the scripture. It is found in the tarot, and I have showed that it is here because the Most High showed me that it was. And so it just may be a different type of a channel. I'm not like this fluffy type of channel that you might be trying to look for a little love reading. I look at a lot of crime, and because I deal with criminals on a personal level, unfortunately. But we just ask that the Most High that He'll just war against demonic entities and things like that that are, infiltrated inside of people to make them act crazy in this realm. And we just let the Most High just do a judgment work here. And so we all have to take correction, and some people won't take it, and so we need to be protected by the cray-crays. So anyway, welcome. If you're supposed to be here, you will be here, and I'm glad to have you. And you just need to know that I feel energy, and I'll speak right out of that space as if I just am that energy. I don't know how to explain that to anybody. It's the best way that I could explain it to you, and it can be sharp at times, but it's always for upright purposes and for the truth's sake. And I won't speak outside of the Most High God. Whatever He wants to say, He'll say it, and He'll say it the way He wants to say it, and He shakes, quakes, moves mountains and everything else when He speaks, especially when He's in a judgment mode, and we're asking for that type of energy to be judged and uncovered so that you can get a victory out of a battle if you're going through a battle. Otherwise, your job here is to stand in the gap for somebody, and 5 seconds of prayer can change so much for a person. People need your prayers, and so do you. And so this is a team effort here on my platforms. It's not a one-man show, and the kingdom is a unity, and so that it's full of people with the same mindset, or at least trying to work towards the same mindset. So anyway, let's get started here. Most High, hey, if it's your birthday, happy birthday to you, happy anniversary, all that kind of stuff. Most High, just come on in here. If I have any upright enforcement, which God says that y'all are here, I need you to check out a platform that most of the day today I've been on this platform that I'm using to try to come up with some ways to make just a dollar or two here or there. For me is a lot. And as you all know my story, and the other day I had an account linked into that platform, and that stuff that I have linked into it is now has there was like a little red dot there, and I clicked on it, and it's wanting me to re-enter my information. Why? I don't know. Not had any problems with it. And so anyway, it's a gaming site, and so I don't like giving a whole lot of information about whatever, because I know some people are trying to get up on here and do whatever they can to get me out on the street, which is demonic. And I have a right to live and move and breathe, and to figure out how to live, move, and breathe, even if it's by playing games. And I played like all day the other day, and I was supposed to hit a certain level. I hit that level, and they didn't give me what they said that they were going to give me. I'm not, people putting in their time to play people's games, especially when you're in a dire straight situation because of an oppressor that's put you there. That's aggravating. So there's actually 2 sites that I need checked out, and I know that people are behind the scenes and can look at my stuff. So because people are on it, obviously, doing some nonsense that some people think they control me, and you're just in error, folks. You're just in error. Let's get started. Most High, what are you going to bring out? We have, so there's an issue, and these came out crossing. If you're new, there's hidden language in the tarot, and I read a lot by that language, and this word combination with the pictograph together goes to the word issue, and it goes to also attacking and plundering and thieving somebody with an attack, with an actual attack. There's secrets out here in the High Priestess, and somebody may know. If that's past energy, then somebody knows about what that was. There could have been a trip or some type of travel, secret travel could have been here attached to something, or somebody's on the fence about doing something secret or going somewhere secretively to do something or taking care of something. That's an issue as well. So the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck on this. So there's a love situation, then there is, or there's somebody very kind here going to do something as well. So the High Priestess. So for some of you all, there may be like subconscious things that are going on that somebody may know in the back of their mind, with that coming out sideways that way. For some of you all, some people's secrets out, and for some of you all, there are secrets that it may be indicating they fixing to come out. The Chariot is a public card. In fact, this deck says it's a important achievement attached to something. There's legal matters around some stuff, then there is. The Chariot can go back to that, but it says public recognition, some type of secret public recognition. Somebody today on my other channel, it could have been alluded to somebody trying to get a victory in a manipulative way, because there was a stupid manipulator that was there. And God said that they were a lost soul, which is sad. The preacher came out on this channel last night, and then the preacher's wife just came out on that other reading this morning, which I shared it in the community section. So, and then a lost soul was there. So for some people, you're upright, and somebody in your church may be lost soul, obviously, and they're gone. And other people, you got stage actor, and they're literally, the preacher and his wife's a wolf, and they don't care about something as well. And it'll go either direction for any given person. What makes your fruit known is you keeping the commandments of God. But somebody's secretly got some type of stupid attacking energy, whether it's past, present, or somebody's in the balance with the energy or knows about something. High Priestess is like sacred knowledge and not talking. But there's an issue out here. The King of Pentacles is coming out. Let's see. The Four of Wands, there it is. And there's a dragon in the home. There is a dragon in somebody's home, and they were coming around somebody's husband today. And the word affair was there. And the business and the marriage card came out as well on another deck. So it's still showing up here. And so if somebody knows about this, and there's attacking on something, and there's attacking on something with it because of jealousy, a big fat jealousy energy was there. The World card is coming out, and the Knight in Shining Armor. There could be an age difference here attached to whatever this is fixing to unfold to be. Don't have to be. This is also a police card. Give me just a second here. One of the words out here goes to turn, or turning to a place where somebody sits. Okay, well, so there's somebody's got some traveling energy, or somebody's turning either positive or negative. There's something ending in a great big way, and there's going to be some type of a judgment with it, because the World card is a rewarding card, positive or negative with God, because he says he comes with his reward, positive or negative, for whatever's being achieved out here. But there's an issue. You're either resolving it or not, and you're still going to get judged, positive or negative. Something's over in a situation just in general, or if somebody don't end something where they should end it out of a stupid issue that's going on. Somebody could get killed out of the matter. Maybe they already did for some cases as well. Something like that could be out here. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. I also have a card that's two of them sideways, the Hierophant and the Emperor coming out crossing. So we had big time headship last night on this channel. Really big. Some people are upright, some people are not. This word goes to attacking. It's definitely out here. It's already out here. There's a warlike energy out here around somebody's marriage, husband, marriage, and business out here, business. It's definitely out here. If you're messing around with somebody's wife or husband or something like that, there's a big fat issue out here, folks. Great big fat issue with it. There's something prominent is going on out here. There's oppressive energy out here with the Ten of Wands. The word something prominent is one of the words out here. Something that stands out is also out here. It's oppressive. All right. Well, anyway, let's see what this is. Let me grab another deck. Grab this deck. So something about a door is here. Vehicle doors, house doors, work doors. Showing itself out here. Show me the High Priestess. Show me these secrets. So there's a word out here that goes to secret slandering in an evil way. And it also goes to a word about resting. Okay, so maybe somebody's obviously probably trying to get some rest, or something's happened while somebody was resting. Those of you dealing with somebody who was attacked, maybe somebody was in bed resting, somebody's come in and attacked and plundered somebody around some situation. There's something oppressive with the energy though, and something with some type of travel is attached where somebody went or is going or thinking about going somewhere. But there's big that dragon, that old serpent, the devil's out here around something on a war. Show me the High Priestess, please. Things coming out on the crossing. Six of Pentacles is on it. This is about equal give and take. Could be in a bribe here to do something as well. The little Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups, which can be a seducing energy if we're dealing with sexual matters and somebody's pregnant. Somebody could be pregnant. I don't know why that came out. Okay, well, this can be a pregnancy announcement as well, attached to the situation. It can be an apology, but something's wrong with it because somebody was coming back around. They were lying. They're lying. Because somebody's married out here. Yeah, there's something sexual going on. There's the Queen of Pentacles with the King of Cups and the Emperor again coming out. And there's some type of plotting out here with two wands. That'll bring two wands and being at a crossroad and contracts around something. King, Queen of Pentacles is appearing out here, and there's two emperors. And so there's two headship energies, two head of households, two husbands involved in something, two colleagues. You can read it any way you want. War, it's already out here in a really big way, and somebody is head to head with the same energy out here, or stubborn as all get out. For some of you all, whoever's just a jealous party attached to something and it's safe for you, but somebody's just, my God, irate because they're jealous because nobody wants that freak in an energy of whoever's got that stuff. They are so stubborn with that Emperor and controlling and manipulative, and you really need to listen to your intuition because they'd be very dangerous. Because again, somebody's a lost soul. That's dangerous energy of somebody that don't give a rip about nothing, that don't care about themselves. But there's a king and a queen coming out here. Great big Aries connection coming out here. Even within the Queen of Pentacles, there's a ram here in front of her. So, or something could have happened back in the springtime around a work matter, or your husband or something like that is out here. But that's what secrets about this Emperor is what's coming out on this High Priestess with this, I guess it's some type of love situation, whether it's lawful for you or not, I don't know, but there's some type of a new beginnings or plots have been secretly around the matter. Whether it's I'm attacking you, or I'm on the fence about going and attacking and plundering you, or it's already happened and somebody knows about some stuff with it. There's like money attached to something secretly physically exchanged with the third party is also what it would be showing if I pulled it all out here as well. So this is about getting in unity, or somebody is in unity, or they want somebody to get into unity. Two of Swords came out today. It came out in the reverse about making a decision. Those decisions were there with the Seven of Cups, which told people you better really step back and figure out what you're going to do, because it had a big consequence to it. Archangel Michael still appears here, and he came out on the wheel in this deck this morning with consequences with the wheel as well, which would still indicate some type of travel is attached to going somewhere and doing something out here with the situation. But the Two of Swords is like a confusion, trying to find some peace within situations, stalemate, unwilling to make a decision, which is already a decision that somebody's willing to pretend and be secretive about some stuff. But you got a crazy person out here with that energy. Those people are dealing with somebody who's got a lost soul. They're going to hell. They're a full-blown demon. Show me this knight in shining armor. Because this person would be a fair person in the upright, but they'll tell you whatever you want to hear in the negative to get their way. They don't care about nobody but themselves. Something legal around something, because the prison stuff came out. Yeah, okay, well, this word goes to mischievous stuff out here. And you've got two cards that came out about returning, and the Hierophant's in the reverse. It's already out here, crosswayed. Somebody's married out here, and somebody has made a decision with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Upright, this is like trying to get my balance, but this is a decision. Somebody's made a decision to come back, and you're dealing with the Fool. This person's going to tell you whatever you want to hear. If you're in whoever's in the affairs for collective energy, they don't care. The dog came out today, and then in wording, a dog pack came out about sniffing a place out. And so for some cases, this attacking, if somebody's sniffing a place out, somebody, again, may have already died around some situation. But a Fool is a very detached, pompous energy that is explosive, because God says that they have anger rest inside their bosom. You have two emperors out here. You got, if both parties, I mean, whoever the jealous party is, and it's upright for you, then fine. But if these are two wicked people out here doing some stuff, then God's going to let them duke it out. And then it's just by whatever, because God says he'll let somebody the same exact way be met that way if they're wicked and brutish. But somebody's made decisions, and somebody is coming back, and there's a harsh judgment on this with the Judgment card coming out in the reverse. There's a word that goes to fear out here, and somebody last night on this channel was in fear. Coming out on this, that you better watch. I'm hearing that scripture come through about, I don't know exactly how it's worded. I think it's in the Proverbs, about how you have some people, they'll speak real peaceable to you, but underneath they've got snake poison under their tongue, is what the scripture says. So the preacher and his wife is out here, because the Hierophant goes to that. You got wolves out here, folks. You got wolves out here, real bad. And some type of police officer energy is attached with this, or the law is out here. Either going to have to take care of something, or they're mixed up sleeping with somebody in the church, or something like that's out here. Something like that's out here. There's knowledge of something. Somebody else, so this bank systems, and this is a signature of something, and somebody signed something on their job, or their boss was in unity to let something be signed, or you work for a bank as well, but there was secret physical exchanging, or they're coming back for some type of secret physical exchanging. You better watch out, man. I hope cameras, if somebody's trying to plunder somebody's bank account to return, to try to sign something, and somebody's in headship out here on it, or your ex is trying to do something. Some of y'all got an ex that may still have some type of connection to banking stuff. What a freaking shame. But that's out here that way. Something like that's out here. What's in the hidden? Let me take a different deck. There's the wheel. So there's something about traveling, and there's something about consequences out here, and a whirlwind. The Most High's name's out here. And so if you're not inside that name, which down below in the description box will show you what his name looks like in the tarot, and I explain to you what's found within his name when you're on the inside of it and what you have to deal with on the outside of it. And this is a protection. This is the Yod and the Hay. And yeah, I wouldn't mess with God. Archangel Michael is here again because something heinous is going on out here. If you're outside of this, somebody's going to get a whirlwind so freaking bad. That demon right there, the devil and his angels fight against Archangel Michael and his angels is what the scripture says. They don't have a chance where God's concerned. God has to come out here. People need to pray because something's crazy going on in this reading. It's ridiculous. What's in the hidden space? Most High, we just call out upon anything that you want to put in this war, just publicly come on out here, put your sickle in and cut the people to the ends of the earth that are wicked and get them out of the way. And put a fear so bad on them that they never come against people who are upright in a situation, think they can just do some nasty out here. Cut down every fool and embarrass your enemy, Jehovah. Make a spectacle out of them. It's ridiculous. There's the whip. This devil card in this deck. One of the devil cards. You have a snake card in here as well. Also came out. So in the hidden, somebody's known out here with the stars. And somebody that you went to school with, or your child or your grandchild or a niece or nephew is here, or just those of you ain't dealing with kids, stumbling up on information is here. There's like 5 different meanings of this card, just whichever one fits, or all of the above is here. Also, somebody's got a childlike brain. Somebody's mind's just fried. This somebody gets off on being some type of kook because they don't have no soul on the inside. They just acting, like I said, or they are an actor. Obviously, they acting in something, or they are very well known somewhere. Somebody is. We have empires and stuff out here when the emperor comes out. She's always in the hidden, folks. Always. She came out last night in the hidden. She's always in the hidden. I don't know who you are, lady, but if you ain't the upright, God's going to cut you to the freaking ground. You understand? Something stupid out here with that lady in the negative of her. And look, the hidden intentions right there. It's always there on her. You got some type of stupid out here on you. There's children out here involved in some stuff. Or somebody uses teenagers, or again, there's a couple people got childlike freaking brains. They insane, or a couple people are stumbling up on some stuff, or your kids know something in the hidden space. Something like that. Now at the bottom of the deck is the Tower, which is a protection and alterating things. We already know some stupid doofus is doing it. Changing stuff. They got a confusion on them. They do have a poor thing. They just don't have no soul. Poor thing. They're just a fool in God's eyes. You're just a freaking fool in God's eyes. You're dumb. There's a caution on you. I don't think you can fight against God Almighty. Matter of fact, I know you cannot fight against God. He's fixing to punch you from left to right and down 6 feet under if you want to fight. I'm feeling a righteous indignation, man. A righteous indignation. Yeah, so there is somebody that is manipulating things, and there is a headship out here. And there's looting, and somebody does have rightful ownership and entitlement to things that belong to them. Somebody's nothing, but that manipulator came out today. You also have, so that somebody's house is upside down. There's bad looting going on. A swindler is out here. This is just extra energies to show us what we're dealing with out here for collective energies. You got somebody who never would learn out of an experience out here with this sorrow card. This is a card of crying and stuff, but it talks about learning out of experience. They won't do it. They're full. They eat the vomit. They can't do it because God said that their soul was gone. What a shame. What a shame. We have a scholar at the bottom of the deck. It says that the things that were took, because there's thievery out here. The things that were took have been preserved and they've been kept, and Jehovah has caused it so, and it will be returned. And that energy came out in the first reading. God was putting pressure on some stuff to be returned that doesn't belong to this idiot. God's preserved it. He's caused it to be preserved. So, people that have been taken from and stuff like that, and you've wondered if God's kept it, and you've had that prayer, he has kept it. He's preserved it. It will be returned to you. There's a swindler out here. This person's going to be seen for what they are. Something connected with the 1970s is out here, whether you're upright or not. You're born sometime in the 70s. We deal with some freaking lazy freaking bum out here that thinks they can just steal from people. I don't think so. Get a freaking job. Officials are analyzing some forgery. Again, something about signing something. It's just showing us also somebody trying to return to do something like that in your bank account or something with an account is out here. This is why they're crazy. It comes out on this channel all the time. Nasty. God says these people must be killed because their soul's gone. They have mixed their human with an animal. God says that's cursed to him. They're cursed. It's nasty. Tools. Well, they got vehicle energy out here. So you're a mechanic. You might want to watch out. This person's nasty, or the mechanic's done something nasty, or they were in unity for something. I don't know. There is upright enforcement out here. It keeps coming out. Thank you for being upright, and I deserve a conversation. Somebody is getting an execution out here. It's the person who's done the bestiality. They're out of here. Okay, there's the affair. Somebody's doing an affair with somebody who's already laid down with an animal, and that's gross. And you need to be aware. And they coming back to do some nasty with you. They done some real nasty somewhere behind closed doors. Gross. So anyway, there's an execution on somebody, and that's the word of God. Like I said, it's exactly what God says about this. They must die. Gross. Somebody's best friend's out here involved in something, and there's underage stuff going on out here. Better check your teenagers' friends. We got backwards organization here, secret societies here when the Hierophant comes out in the reverse that way. We know what organization that is. I talked about what I found on the internet, the sculpture of the person screwing the animal there. That's a nasty organization. God's judging that organization because it's filth and they're taking people to hell with them. And I'm sorry. No, they're not. No, they're not. They coming back because they got some manipulation out here around some nonsense going on. They know something. In the hidden space, this is knowledge of something going on. Or they don't want something known. They're angry. Anyway, the fool has anger in their bosom. There's a war going on out here around some nonsense. Self-control. They don't have it. There's danger out here for some people. And news is on its way for you. Those of you dealing with some nasty out here. You're dealing with somebody that's confused all the time. That's why. Because God brought confusion out really big on the first reading today. If they don't get their way, they probably just explode. There's something to that, folks. And you need to take heed to it. A nuclear bomb. They're just very explosive individual. They're just gross that way. Okay, secret communication. Well, there is news on its way attached to some stuff. Dorms and rooms. Again, this is students. You could have went to college with this person. Something back in college could have happened because the door was there in the first reading behind closed doors. The key card was there. Again, we have doors here. The Emperor is the Dalet, which represents a door. So we have a house door, car doors, room doors are out here attached to something going on. A vice and a moral fault. And then there's headship coming out again. And a painter is out here, and then travel. Well, there is big time travel. Well, there's something about attacking somebody out here because there's a big fat issue on something. You're a painter. I guess you're a painter. Or you could be in danger, or they doing it or something. But somebody does have false heart, and they're saying they're sorry. They're not. No, they're not. They're dangerous, folks. They're doing something out here to try to protect something about them, and they're gross. And they're freaking gross. They need to be tortured. Look, oh my gosh, you can make it if you want to, because we don't have to. Jehovah can speak for himself. They're a lost soul. They're never coming back to this realm. They cannot reason correctly. They are dangerous to society. They deserve to die and go down to the pit of hell, because it's exactly where their destination is going. They'll burn. The world card is an all-consuming fire. They'll burn in the pit. Okay? Deep thought. You better think about this person. Those of you who are in an affair and you hadn't seen them in a while, or they're coming back to you, and they got some type of nonsense or something just don't set right. I mean, obviously, if you're in an affair, it shouldn't set right with you anyway. But anyway, people do what they do. But somebody dealing with somebody who's done the nasty, like really done the nasty with something out here. Okay. The word borrow came. They just coming back and say, hey, I got to borrow something, or there's a bank system energy out here. The word borrow was also there today. And then the third party jumped out. They're a third party to something out here. They're nothing but a thief. Something changing with this energy out here, or something will change if you open up with this nonsense and you don't bend this person, take them out to the shed and get them out of society. It's gross. The zoo. Well, again, they're just nothing but an animalistic Nephilim out here, according to God. The Z and the O, or Oz. You got somebody behind the curtain doing the controls right here, altering things. Anyway, somebody needs to pull the curtain back. That's the door. The Dalet can represent that type of energy. The money and assets and things go back to this. Also, a good luck rune, and God's fixing to turn something out here. His name is out here. He's got something. He's going to control something out here on this third party. This is also protection going to be granted, or you better protect yourself. Do what's right, folks. This may be your last chance to do what's right in this situation. Then you're gone spiritually. God's going to shut the door on you, and you can knock on it all you want, and you're going to burn at the end of something out here. But that's your choice. That's your choice. But somebody is coming back around again. This is the pictograph of the letter Hey, which is the Hierophant card, and it's out here twice. It's the letter Z, but the pictograph is the letter Hey in the Hebraic language. It's out here 3 times. So, you know, those of you who got churches and you're in secret societies and organizations in the churches as the wolves that the book of Jude talks about, then there's some nasty stuff going on. They can be found in the triangle. They're on one of those levels in the triangles with the Illuminati. Some of those churches are. Some of them are. You turn this around and it looks like a broom and a mop. You could be dealing with a housekeeper situation out here as well. God's got a broom of destruction that he also talks about. And somebody's fixing to get natural disasters on them because God said that they're coming. And we got headship involved in some things, and they're bringing destruction in a really big way for nasty headship that won't do what's right out here, doing some craziness. This is about having a resistance. So either you will or you won't. There's big consequences with this energy out here in a really big way. This word in the Hebraic language, the O and the Z, goes to strength and might. And And so somebody strong is out here, or you know, demons can come across that way as well. Somebody would really be infiltrated with demonic entities for having sex with an animal out here and doing some bestiality, because I mean, you're totally filled with demonic hosts at that point, becoming some type of a giant to God is what he calls them. Anyway, some people better get some protection on something out here. But somebody in the hidden know about underage people, because it came out in wording, they're here, or somebody you went to college with and something's taking place behind the door in college as well, or just in general, somebody you grew up with is here. Somebody's mother, maybe there's 2 children attached to some stuff. I don't know, but she's always in the hidden space. And again, the preacher's wife specifically came out. So she's a preacher's wife, then she's a preacher's wife, then you got the preacher's kids out here involved in something that way, and they would be really, really known. And again, if I'm talking to somebody who does keep the commandments and stuff, then I'm not talking to you in this energy. God's doing judgment work on this channel. Somebody's got some nonsense out here and some looting and some manipulation around some fool that's gross out here. They are going to burn. They're going to burn. God's going to judge them real hard out here. People need to stand and pray. But those of you who are dealing with, if that's an ex for you in some way, shape, or form, just in general energy, they may still have some type of access to bank stuff and forging something, because the forgery stuff is out here and there's officials around something going on that's attached to this moral fault and vice that somebody's done in a situation. They will be judged by God. Big stuff, man. What a shame. Those of you who have them coming back around and they're trying to say, I'm sorry about something, and you're going to turn them down, do the right thing, hopefully. You really need to, I don't know, you might want to take this person in some type of a public area when you let them down, because they're having some type of self-control issues with the thing. They could go ballistic. Real ballistic if you ain't gonna give them their way. But they're there to borrow something from somebody, or they did borrow or signed off on something out here around some situation. But there's caution out here. All right, folks. So this is what come out. Good luck. Shalom.